Welcome back to Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster. My name is Tails Fyraga, and in the last episode, we started up the Pyramid of More, and I left everything in a pretty awkward spot, all things considered. But in today's episode, we're going to be finishing up the pyramid, going through, turning encounters back on because I realized they were off. And we're going to ride down this sand. Everyone's favorite. Alright, this is just to get the last treasure chest we missed, and of course, it's full of monsters. But thankfully, at this point, you know how to deal with them. Good old Dosa Requiem. That's a summonize the damage. That's a bad Italian accent. Just contained a dark matter, so that's gonna be useful if we ever want to run Chemist. And I can just ignore those snakes. So I left us pretty much at the end of the dungeon, as I've seemed to tend to do, because apparently I forget how long some of the dungeons are, or how short some of the dungeons are, I guess. Yeah. But it's alright, because we're still gonna get a lot of progress done in this episode anyway. Although we are also gonna get a lot of, like, cutscenes and story as well, but there's gonna be some progress. And manta rays, everyone's favorite. I need you to don't. I need you to very much don't. Oh, you're undead. That's right. That's right, you have that undead power. The power of becoming re-dead thanks to Requiem. Alright. Okay, one more encounter. I see how it's gonna be. Of course, the moment I turn encounters back on, worst mistake of my life. But I want to get that full experience. I want to make sure everyone's prepared and everyone's real strong and everyone's just like, yeah, look at the cool stuff I can do. There we go. At least, like, the encounters at this point, thanks to the amount of power we've got, they're not particularly threatening. Right. There are items off to the side. And this was not the right way to get them. I think it might be time for our good old friend Find Passages. So let's real quick. Abilities. Barts. And let's find some passages. Ah, they're all the way on the other side. Tricky, tricky. Clever game. There's another encounter here. Tricky, tricky. Clever game. One song is enough. Only a couple of notes. This chest contains more monsters. I think that's probably one of the most annoying parts about this dungeon, is just almost every chest is a monster encounter. And, like, I get that they've gotta, you know, trap things somewhere because you're in a pyramid. Ooh, everything's filled with booby traps. Ooh. But I don't know, I'd like to not fight monsters. Maybe I'd be trapped by actual boobies. Who knows? That sounds nice. That would be pretty cool. Alright, I think Blizzaga should... I don't think it's gonna kill all of them in one hit, but it should deal a decent amount of damage at least. Yeah, so we're gonna need another spell. In the meantime, just stab these stones. How powerful is that dagger and that twin lance that allows you to just carve up these stones? I guess some kinds of stone are pretty, like, soft, and you've gotta be able to carve them up anyway. I don't know. There we go, there's a cottage. So we can heal in case we need to. Ooh, we've got a nice little defensive formation here. Unfortunately, that isn't going to save you. Nice argument, however, I have already drawn myself as the Chad Ninja, and you as the loser Lamia hiding behind her shields. Alright, now let's actually get to the end of this dungeon. Maybe I'll turn encounters back off for a sec. Oop. Right, this room. So this room is pretty interesting. Every couple seconds, the floor tiles are gonna shift. Some of them will remain the same no matter what. Others, however, you're gonna have to be careful around them. If I stand here, I'll be perfectly safe. I can grab that ribbon. Ribbon we can't really do much of anything with right now, that's dancer equipment. I mean, I could just switch to dancer, to be fair. I could, and maybe I will. But not right now. Come on. Give me Ferris's turn. I almost called her Lena. Give me Ferris's turn, because we need to get rid of the problems here. And now that we've gotten rid of the problems, all that's left is just some rocks. Some stones. Not even rolling stones. You don't have enough MP to use that, silly Billy. And for you, your gift is death. Cold, refreshing death. Requiem is more powerful than an Aga level spell, I just realized. Alright, now we just need to get that middle chest. And then we get the fun part, remembering which of these ways leads us out of here. You... Oh, okay. Now I'm remembering. So it's the left path that's gonna lead us out of here. This rightmost path, meanwhile, is gonna lead us to some treasure. So I guess to cover this as well, you might have noticed that the floor in the middle of this room looked a little bit different, and it'll be easier to demonstrate that once I actually get out of this encounter. Provided I can get out of this encounter. Ooh, adamantite golem, alright. Bringing out the big guns to try to protect you. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what kind of backup you bring. I'll still cut it down. I'm a ninja. I dual wield. It's what I do. There we go. Zappity zap zap. Yeah, so you can see part of them looks like stairs and part of them look like flat ground. That's because there's like slants and ramps and stuff. If we try to go up the flat non-stair texture parts, we just slide all the way back down. So we definitely need to approach this from the other side. Requiem. Kill them all, please. Thank you. Yeah, look at that damage. Good and ready to kill everything in one hit. Heal our party members back up. Because I'm not running a healer right now. Which you'd think you'd want to run a white mage throughout this entire place, considering, oh, it's got a bunch of undead enemies. Those will be easy to kill with the power of Cure, because Cure kills zombie. And yeah, but I don't know, I kind of want to do things a little bit differently sometimes. Just sometimes, just to, I just want to be a little silly Billy sometimes. Could kill all of these things in one go, but I do want to hold on to, I don't want to waste all of our lightning scrolls. I think I'm down to just the last one. Down to the last drop of lightning. New Folgers brand lightning. Makes more sense than the incest coffee. I wonder how many people are gonna get that one. You know what? I'm not going to explain it. I'm just gonna let that one rock, and y'all can do your own research. Oop. Alright, I need you to die a horrible death. Or die a really cool death, actually. Like, if you do, like, a backflip or something. Yeah, I'm down to the last one. I'll wait for you to summon your thing. Yeah, there we go. And then I'll lightning scroll to both of you. Oh, that didn't do very much damage at all. Come to think of it. That did very little damage, as a matter of fact. I mean, not like very, very little, but not a huge amount. Not entirely jazzed about the damage that did. A little disappointing, but I mean, we're kind of at the point where even the scrolls are gonna start to be a little bit weak. Depending on certain mobs. Because remember, the amount of damage they take is dependent on, like, the spell's power minus their magic defense. So if they've got a hefty amount of magic defense, they're going to be cutting down that spell power from the scrolls quite a bit. Pyramid of oh, one more encounter, really?